what's up? It's Win the Room, and we're here with Neon Owl in Brooklyn, New York. What's up?
Alright guys, so we are here with Austin and Nicholas here in Brooklyn. They're about to play at the Knitting Factory. How's it going?
Good, chilling, happy to be in New York.
Yeah, so it's you guys' first time. What do you guys think of New York so far?
I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I've never been to a city where I've like just fallen in love immediately like this.
Yeah, it has been really cool. We've met like so many amazing people in like a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And being able to connect with like so many internet friends in real life in like a second is very cool.
Yeah, are you guys excited for tonight's show?
Oh yeah,
very excited. Like we've always wanted to play in New York, like since we were like kids. So the fact
yeah,
that we're
like
here,
we still haven't even been in Manhattan yet. Like we're going tomorrow, but like you see it in the movies and you think about it all the time. And now we're here, so it's very exciting.
And so we always like to start with a positive focus, something that you guys are either grateful for or excited about right now.
Oh, man.
Personally, I feel like both of us actually are grateful to just like meet the people that we've been like friends with on the internet for so long. Like
yeah, that's exciting.
Like we've been working with like our friend Evie, who's a singer, songwriter. We met her for the first time yesterday and had a studio session. Like just all these people end to end, like Golden Pony, everyone who we got to meet today was just like cool because like we've talked to them, but it's like SoundCloud messages or Twitter.
Right.
Like, so grateful to be around good company that like you literally met through the internet. So I think it's cool.
Yeah. And then tell us a little bit about how you two met, became friends, started doing this gig together.
We met in college. I started DJing like frat parties, and he was like, "Oh, I want to learn how to DJ."
I was like, that's so
So
cool.
I was like, "Okay, let's do it together." And then he had a sorority function for us, like a barn dance.
Like country music.
Yeah. He played like all this music, and it was like cool. And like we ended on Class Where's Your Head At, which is like a like crazy
old school, like
dance banger, and everyone like the lights were on, and everyone just went nuts, and we like looked at each other and we were like, all right,
like we gotta do
doing
it.
this shit.
So then we started doing it there and just like kept going to Chicago.
Yeah. So where were you guys at that time?
Illinois State at college.
Okay. And then you guys are both from there as well, or?
We're actually from the same area.
Yeah, we didn't know each
it's
other.
like in the south suburb of Chicago. It's called Kingston, like an hour south. And
Cornfield.
yeah, middle of nowhere pretty much. And we didn't know each other in high school, and I played baseball with his friends. And literally just like mutually met in college.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And what were you guys going to school for? What did you guys think you were each going to be?
Well, I didn't want to go to ISU at all. I wanted to go to Columbia for music, and my parents were like, "No, it's gonna cost like a lot." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." Like my two best friends were going there, so I went there for communication studies.
Yeah.
And graduated, which was cool.
I was supposed to be an accountant. That was not happening at all. Yeah, literally not happening at all. So I was supposed to be in accounting, and then I switched literally in my senior year to figure out just like how to graduate faster. And I went to international business and then to management. So technically I could like manage a company.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a company. You manage our own.
So tell us about just how the past couple years have been and what's to come for Win.
Definitely been like a crazy like.
It's been a journey.
It's been like a very like big learning experience. Always developing and changing and making things better and trying not to stick with one thing for too long, I guess. But
Yeah, we always want to progress and change.
Yeah.
So the last couple of years, we just kind of develop ourselves, like our brand, our sound, like us individually, like working out to our life and work and things like balancing that.
And we like also have formed like a really dope like musical family, which is like really exciting. So like a couple of the guys that are here, like William Bolton and Evie and Molly Moore, Ben Burnett, who are here, our girl Ash, like all great singers. It's been awesome to like kind of like work with them all the time and like learn how to write music like from scratch.
Like our family,
lyrics.
Lucy Child,
Yeah,
they're like my studio mates and just like best friends. So, like,
and then doing awesome things like playing Coachella in Mob Cruise at 18
Yeah.
years old.
But yeah, so like it's been a long ride. We've been trying to figure out basically where we're gonna keep going. So then to keep going, we're working on live music right now. So we've been doing live sets kind of like a hybrid mix of DJ and live instrumentation with guitar.
Yeah.
Actually, my drummer is upstairs.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna see some of that today.
Yes. No. We weren't ready for it.
We were gonna do that.
It's still developing. So, but we did it in Texas or in Iowa for the first time, like at a full show. Mm-hmm. And now we're gonna do it at Summer Camp Music Festival at the end of this month.
Yeah. And what would be like a dream festival or show or location for you guys to play at?
I mean, Coachella, like,
Yeah.
that's. I feel like everyone says that, but like,
It kind of seems pretty awesome.
yeah.
To like seeing like our like Lisa Child, like those guys like do that
like 20,000
twice, 2 weekends in a row for like, it's just nuts. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that obviously I think that's a huge goal, and like international gigs as well. You want to get out.
Yeah,
internationally.
Monolith, obviously.
Yeah. And would you say that you each have a favorite track that you've either produced or remixed so far?
And that's tough.
Ooh, that's so tough.
I think it kind of like, I don't know. I wouldn't say there's one favorite. I feel like we're always like coming up with something new. I think for me, like right now, I mean the last three tracks we put out,
Yeah.
they're kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, we're feeling good about 2016's music for
direction,
now.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're all different. So
honestly, my favorite track that we ever made was The Sign. It was like, it's
shit.
not even on the internet anymore. Like, we took it down, but it was like,
that was cool.
it was innovative and cool. And,
Yeah. Why'd you guys take it down?
just like, we've come so far from there that at the time when we had undergone a rebrand, and it just didn't fit like how far we'd come with our sound. It was like quality wise, it wasn't there. It was just like musically. It was, like,
Yeah, I
really
wouldn't
cool.
say it was my favorite track we made, but it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And for those of the people watching out there that don't really know your sound, or what would you say is the emotion or what you want people to feel when they're listening to your music?
Yeah, definitely emotion itself, obviously. Like, I feel like we get that response a lot. It's like, oh, I felt something during this song.
Yeah, like,
and that's what we
so
want.
happy,
But we
or-
we obviously like want our songs to be successful, but we don't make them just for that reason, right? Like, it's like definitely built on like an emotion or a feeling, and like that's usually like how it comes to like from our hearts and our feelings, and that's how like, it relates to other people, which is so.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have the Chainsmokers remix, like.
Yeah,
Just
that's definitely our most successful
playing
remix
and,
lately.
like, over
I think that's honestly our favorite, like my favorite track we made, just because it was like
It was hard.
it was really hard for us. Yeah,
It took us like a long like it came together really quickly, and then but to finish it was
really hard.
like a
'Cause it-
2-week process of just like
yeah.
You guys like were
deleting.
kind of like nervous, like you guys.
I was super nervous.
Yeah. I
oh
told you
yeah,
about that.
we were super nervous like because it's super different than what we've always made. Like we kind of like ventured off into a new territory and
But
it paid off.
yeah, it's definitely been like eye opening. Like let us kind of like break down all the boundaries.
Yeah. And what would you say is something that inspires you to keep making music or to continue to make different music?
Honestly, our lives, it's crazy because like our friend Ash, she's a singer-songwriter. We've been doing a lot of work with her. She's been like going on shows with us, like doing like so many originals, and like it's literally just been like, what's happening in your life that you want to write about right now?
It's really cool.
Like
It's
so, we've
becoming
literally
really
been
fun.
based all of our
Yeah.
music off that lately. It's just like
Between her and Freddie, like and Lisa Child, like it's just been really fun to take our life situations and like bring it into the studio and write about it.
yeah, it's like what happened to you guys? Like what are you feeling lately? And
Yeah,
it's
like,
like
what
all right,
happened?
let's make a song about it.
Like someone will come in and be like, "Oh my god, the weirdest thing happened to me today," and I had this like crazy emotion, and so like we're all like, "Okay, like I get that, I feel that emotion," and then we write about it.
Yeah, and it's like been so inspiring for us because it's
'Cause,
like taking it to like a whole different way of just like instead of just like making music that like
For
we wanna
SoundCloud
dance
or
to
iTunes or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
it
like-
just turned into like music we want to make.
Yeah. And so, has there been any challenging moments? And if so,
Oh,
what
yeah.
were those
Oh, yeah.
moments?
Like honestly, leading into 2016, so like
That was like the hardest one, I think.
there was like a 3-month drought of just like writer's block.
Yeah.
It was so hard. Like
For both of you, you guys
Yeah,
are like, yo.
just
like there was a point where like we couldn't even get into the studio. Like and if we were just not
we
doing
would
it.
go in and like we would just be there to be there. Like we just couldn't like it just wasn't there. It was weird.
We had
Like,
no inspiration.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like a really scary time. It was like we didn't really, I don't know. It, like we just didn't know what we were, where we, like we just had no like energy or drive to do it.
Yeah.
But we knew we
I'm sure
wanted
it
to
happens
do
all
it.
the time with everyone,
Yeah.
like ups and
I
downs.
think, and it's probably gonna happen again. It's gonna happen like it's gonna happen 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I think when you push through those like writer's block, when you push through that block, and like yeah, that's when you like get to another level.
What did you guys do to push through that, or was it just
Just didn't give
I
up.
think it was time. Yeah, like
Yeah.
we just kept going in,
Make a
kept
bunch
making
of-
crappy music.
Well, I think. Well, I think the other thing is like it was kind of our fault too because for a while we lost the dedication to the studio dedication. Like if you're not always making stuff like every week, you're not making a new song
Like, all day, every
You're
day.
not making stuff like you can. It goes away. It's like riding a bike. If you're not making music every day and like getting stuff out, then like the good stuff's never gonna come. And like that's one thing I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Like so we would just sit there and just make, you know,
Crappy-
you
like
have
I
to
said,
get all the
crappy music.
you have to get all the crap out for the good stuff to come out.
Yes.
So if you're always making stuff and you're like always collaborating and like this is what we're talking with Evie and Ashley, you're collaborating with people all the time, and maybe like 10% of that stuff actually comes out. But
you're
like
still making
those are the
stuff.
hits.
Staying creative.
Yeah, you have to just make stuff all the time. You take that break and you get comfortable, it goes away.
Yeah. So what do you think is like the top 1 or 2 things that it takes for, let's say, an aspiring producer or DJ to become successful?
I would say, just don't, like you said before, just don't stop.
Dedication.
Literally don't stop. Like, even if you're not producing, just like think about what you're going to be doing. Or,
And yeah.
like, be creative. Like, if you're taking, like, if you can't do anything in music, like, work on your brand. Like, never stop innovating
Yes.
yourself and always keep going. Otherwise, like, you'll hit a rut, like you said. And you'll want to give up. And the only way to get through that is just, like, keep pushing forward.
And the other thing I would say is probably like self-control, right?
Yeah, keep yourself level for sure, because
Like, in all aspects.
ups and downs in this industry, whether it's like partying,
Ego for sure.
ego, yeah.
We've
you gotta
seen
be
so many
careful.
people like with their egos just eat them alive, right? You gotta be, you know, you gotta be personable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which you guys are, so.
Thanks.
So, you know, you guys have been friends for a little while now. What's one word you would use to describe the other person?
Smelly shit. Oh, that's 2 words. Oh shit.
Oh,
We're combine
man.
it together. I guess I would say grounded.
I would say driven, because he's always the guy like, yo, let's get to the studio, or yo, we have to be here, like do this, do that, and I'm just like,
You calm him
And then-
back down.
and then yeah,
And then
we're
I'm the
such
guy that's like,
extremes
hey, I'm
of both.
gonna go on like a 3-day bender, and he's like, no, you're fucking not.
Yeah, chill out.
So it works
We're
out.
very extremes of both ends, and it
It's
just
straight
really
yin and
works out.
yang, you know, yin and yang shit.
And what would you say is like the favorite thing you enjoy about like working with the other person, or
It took a while actually to figure it out, but we understood each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we find our roles. So
We've always been doing it, but it's definitely good. Especially like the last like year has been like we really figured it out. Like there's so much petty shit you could fight about as like a duo, and like when you realize that like fighting about that petty shit isn't worth it, if you want to continue what you're doing, then like we've been lucky enough to like never talk about it but realize it.
yeah, like
we never really
we
talked
both
about it.
are understanding of it that
But-
like we both hate things we do, and
Yeah,
then
but you
we'll
just-
also know what we do is
Yeah.
like outside of that.
so do you guys spend a ton of time together outside of your music?
Yes and no. It's crazy because like our lives are in the studio, so like we wake up, eat breakfast or lunch or whatever time of day we end up waking up. We go to the studio. We're there all day.
Eat dinner,
We go home, eat dinner,
go back.
go back to the studio, go to sleep, and do it all again. So like, there's not really too much outside time.
We have like an occasional like I'd say like in a month we take like 2 to 3 nights off, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's like the nights where it's like he's gonna hang out with his girlfriend and I'm gonna go to like some club and just like see how much Jameson I can consume in a night, which is a lot.
We're talking about girlfriend, like has your girlfriend, your family,
See-
everyone being super supportive?
Very
Of course,
supportive.
and it was crazy because like I actually grew up with his girlfriend. Like,
Yeah, he knew her way
like
before I knew her.
yeah. So she's been around and she's great. Actually, this last weekend she came on to Austin with us and it was awesome. A little dangerous because we had too much fun, maybe.
Yeah,
But
she's
so
a fun
she's like the fun skater. I'm like, yo, like you can't be the fun skater. Like everyone else is already the fun skater. What we need is like. But it was a good time and yeah,
our families and
we're very
supportive.
we're very blessed.
for that.
All of our family and friends. I mean, they're obviously the backbone of what we do.
Because it can be hard because like I said, we're always gone. Like we're always in the studio or we're traveling, so it's like.
But they know, they know what's coming.
Yeah, they've understood that, and it's like you value those relationships even more because of it.
Yeah.
What's been the most challenging thing about just doing this whole thing, and what's been the most rewarding?
Like based off the family stuff, or just in general.
Just in general.
I think challenging would probably be like financial battle, which is I'm sure you could have guessed.
Yeah.
But it's really not that bad. But that we got over that. But that was probably like it will be like that's the most challenging thing.
No, because you're running your own business, so like any entrepreneur could tell you that like.
And
it's
we're
hard.
like we don't have day jobs, like
Yeah, so
we do like things like I'll bartend sometimes and he'll DJ like under his own like thing for like a friend, and like that's how we'll like supplement, or like we'll now we're like touring, it's cool, but like so like that financially would be the toughest part, and then like I think like we said before, rewarding like just being able to travel.
Yeah.
Like our music, like reaching like people like you and like everyone on that rooftop upstairs, like
it's crazy to think
it's
that
so
like something
cool.
we started doing in a frat house, it just turned into
like it
Really
taking us to
inspiring.
LA, into New Orleans, into Texas, into New York City. Like it's so tight.
yeah,
It's so
really
much better
rewarding.
than just like buying a plane ticket to somewhere you want to go. Like it's cool.
Yeah. And what do you think is something that the music industry could use more or less of right now?
drama. It's
Drama.
so full of drama. Everyone
Less
has
drama.
Literally, everyone has like some qualm about this genre, this one, or like this group of people are doing this and that. It's just like we're all doing music.
Yeah.
Like music, the point of music is to invoke emotion and all that. Like have fun and like inspire people. Like it's so full of just like politics and drama. That it's like it's annoying.
And then I think what it needs, which is like what the whole world needs, is like a little bit more like selflessness, like charity stuff, like what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Totally down with that. Totally down with also like parties that are like geared towards.
Socially conscious or like
Yeah, like wellness and like
Yeah, even if it's self like improvement, like
even like parties like Daybreaker, like that's
like a
like
morning
that's a
yoga
sober
thing.
party. Like we were the first guys in Chicago to play it. It was awesome. And you wake up at 5 a.m. like a bunch of people like going to work, but like before the work they just do an hour yoga. We DJ for them, and then like in 2 hours
What's the music sound like?
we chill, and then
you literally play like the deep house for
It's
an hour
awesome.
for yoga, and then like it's a straight up dance concert.
rager. Like
It's
and
a
everyone's
full-blown
sober. They're just like hyped up yoga and coffee, and it's fucking tight. Like it's great.
They're just happy to be alive and like well, you know what I mean? So I think it's cool.
Okay.
So that's what the word means.
And before we let you guys go, any words for your fans, watching out there?
Honestly, thank you. Like literally, thank you. Like we've been doing this.
And thanks
for-
to Neon Owl.
Yeah, thanks.
We love you.
But no, like we hope to see you guys all. Like we want to hang out with you, meet you guys. It's been amazing already. The fact that we've been able to travel and do this, so we hope to see more.
Yeah, and we can't wait for the show tonight.
Yes, I'm excited. Yay!
Let's dance.